So I'm on the start line at Lydden Hill. It is uncharacteristically sunny today. I am joined by British driver Andrew Jordan. We did ask Guy Wilkes, but he's on the motorway on the way down from up north. So Andrew, being a Midlander, is here earlier than Guy is. So we'll ask Guy later on. Andrew, welcome back to the World Rallycross Championship.
Thank you.
Good to see you. First corner here, Joker, straight away.
Yeah, it's, you know, from the start, the outside two will pretty much always go to Joker, inside two to the normal lap. It's just if you're in the middle, it depends on what sort of start you get, whether, you know, normally you try and duck in and get to the normal lap, I think. But you can have all these plans, but as soon as the lights go out and you see what sort of start you get, they might change.
And Chesson's a really fast right-hander on gravel. You've got to find the traction. There's a strip of tar on the inside as well.
Yeah, and I think they've done some work to the gravel sections quite recently, so that cleans up quite a lot, so you can carry a huge amount of speed on. Normally you brake just before the gravel to get the grip on the tarmac, and then reduce the brakes all the way in, and then it's quite a long way around the apex to try and get the car straight for your acceleration on the gravel off the corner.
We saw that mega move by Davy Genet around the outside there a while ago, a couple of years ago on Max Pusha that was. So here, this was the other thing we wanted to mention. This is the last corner, and you spotted something here with the curbs.
Yeah, I think they've done something different, because before the entry curve to the chicane used to be a real short, steep curve that you went nowhere near, and then this was actually quite smooth that you could use a fair bit of to help carry the speed through the chicane. That looks like it's a bit steeper now. I've done a bit of YouTubing for one of the British rounds, and they were still using that a little bit, but it seemed to upset the car a little bit. So a lot of this, how much you use of this, will stem from your exit from the bottom corner of the hill, and how straight you can get the car for good drive through.
Right, we're going to take a shortcut over here because that's a steep hill and it's a hot sunny day. So this is Devil's Elbow, bottom of the hill, big braking zone there, and you're trying to tee people up, not just for here, but for the top of the hill as well.
This is probably, if not one of the most important corner on the circuit. Braking's really tricky because the gravel gets swept a long way down into the braking area, so you've got to get your braking point very consistent, carry a good minimum speed, but the most important thing is to get up the hill well. You know, it doesn't necessarily do it justice, but you walk to the top of that, it is so steep. So even with 600 horsepower, it's important to get a good drive out to try and tee someone up for the hairpin or a bit further around the lap.
And if you get them on the defensive here, that can then they lose speed, and then you can try and get them on the inside. And you made a pass up there actually, what year was that, 2014?
I think it was, yeah. So, and it's all about getting a good run out of here. As you say, if someone goes a little bit defensive, you can try and go out wide, get a good cut back in, good exit speed, and try and do an out-braking manoeuvre up into the hairpin.
And if not there, then paddock pen, which is where we go now. Another shortcut though, I think, to avoid that hill.
Don't you want to walk up there?
No.
Come on, you're a fit guy, aren't you?
So steep hill up, steep hill down, mega quick approach to this, which is a brake corner.
Yeah, up to 6th gear down here, then hard on the brakes. 4th gear I would think through here. One of the fastest corners on the circuit. We've also got this tarmac on the entry, so you can carry some more speed in there. But it's important not to be too brave and get too carried away, because then you can run too wide on the exit, getting all the thick gravel, and that, you know, the feeling that it really sucks the speed out of the car. So important to be brave, but also calculated and think where you need to be. That's tight on the exit to get a good run through the chicane with those big curbs.
And when you're saying tight on the exit, of course, not too tight, because this rubber strapping will just end the race.
Yeah, you've got to be obviously very close as possible, but giving a little bit of room for error on the inside. But it is very important to get it close as possible on the exit to get the drive and get that 600 horsepower down onto the ground.
Looking forward to being back in the supercar.
Cannot wait.
Best of luck.
Thank you.